Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about a very important element of business, and that element would be partnership. So, we all know that many companies exist in the partnership format. I'm going to start this topic by letting you guys know what are the conditions where partnerships are born. The first situation where a partnership can be triggered is when you are intending to start your own business and you realize that you're falling short of your capital. Now, in an endeavor to fulfill the capital requirement, you start looking for a partner and find the right person and then start your business. So, this is completely capital driven. Situation number two, many brains get together with different expertise to make a stronger company. So this is very common in today's world, where people with different expertise come together, join hand to make a bigger company. Situation 3, you can have a hybrid partnership because of your fund requirement as well as a requirement for having more talents coming into the company together. Partnership companies comes with a lot of advantages as well as disadvantages. The advantage of having a partnership company is that the strength of all the partners get together to make the company bigger. Every individual has an expertise, and if the expertise is distributed among different domains of the company, then the company will be much stronger and the probability of the success of the company will be much higher. Now I come to the cons of partnership. I'm sure whenever we think about partnership, there is a scare element that comes to our mind because we've seen so many companies failing in the world because of partnership misunderstanding. This is absolutely okay to have that feeling in your mind, but eventually it all depends on how you take your partnership. The disadvantage of partnership is that since there are more than one people heading the company and trying to do their best, there's high possibility of misunderstanding and ego clashes, which would directly affect your brand or the company. In many cases, companies have shut down also because of misunderstanding between partners and management issues. Now, you would like to know how you can run a successful partnership. As an example, I have been doing business in partnership for last 15 years, and we have been doing good because we're very focused about what we want in our businesses. So there are many examples where partnership have been very successful as well. Now, you need to be very careful about few points when you get into partnership, and it's always good that you speak about these points in the beginning itself to all your partners. Point number one, it is very important to have the right partner. When I say the right partner, the person who thinks alike or the person who can share your same values and your same goals. So when you have a partner with aligned thoughts, things are much easier for understandability, and it helps not to create confusion between you guys in the future. So try to have a partner whose thoughts, goals, and values align with your thoughts, goals, and values. So this is very important to choose the right partner. Point number two, once you are in a partnership, it becomes very important for you to be highly transparent. Transparency is something that will take your partnership a long way because every partner wants to be updated about what's going on in the company. If at any point they find a cloudy area of the company which was hidden from them, even if it was not with a bad intention, that creates element of doubt, and that's where the trust factor starts reducing. So in order to avoid situation like this, try to maintain extreme transparency between all your partners. Keep them updated, meet very regularly and talk. That is the best way to maintain a partnership. Talk and let them know what you are doing. Let them tell you what you are doing. So transparency is the biggest mantra for a successful partnership. Point number 3, I always recommend to any format of company that the most important value that you should be practicing is being ethical. Now, in case of partnership, the degree of being ethical even increases a lot. There are many situations where any of the partners gets tempted to have smaller benefits, but that is not going to take you a long way. All of you have got together for a bigger vision. You have a goal to achieve. So these petty things that comes in our way in achieving our bigger goal should not be important. Please ignore them. Whether it is a financial benefit or it's a personal benefit, you should not involve in a professional life. So you should keep them away. Keep it clean. If any situation comes like that, speak to your partner and take a collective decision. So guys, it's very important for us to be highly ethical in any format of company, but when it comes to partnership, you have to be ethical individually as well as keep your partners updated about it. And being ethical starts from yourself. You have to start practicing, and then when your partner sees that, they also appreciate that and they also start practicing that. So don't expect them to start doing that. It is you who have to start the whole practice of ethics. And I'm sure when everybody is working ethically towards a focused goal, then there is no way your partnership can ever break. So guys, be very, very ethical, and this is important. Point number 4 is a very common problem in any form relationship. I'm talking about ego. So whenever we get our egos in between, it always calls for destruction. A partnership is like a marriage. When you're married, you tend to adjust, you tend to compromise on few things, and you tend to keep your ego aside. And that's how a successful marriage survives. The same is the case in partnership. When you come to your work, please keep your ego at home and come to work with a very open mind. Remember one thing, difference of opinion is always healthy for a company. If there is no difference of opinion, it will be a very boring company thinking the same thing the same way always. So when more than one people start thinking differently, and then you cumulatively take the best out of all of you, that's when the company gets a better result. So appreciate difference of opinion, but difference of opinion should never be taken to ego. The moment we make it an ego issue, then that's when problem starts. So clashes starts. Then you start feeling that I am not comfortable working with my partner. This all started because you have got your ego into it. So let's keep our ego aside, and I'm sure it will help your partnership. Now coming to the conclusion of this topic, how you can have a better format of partnership. It is always good and healthy to have very defined specific roles for different partners. So when you have very specific and focused roles, then you keep concentrating on your role, and then the amount of clashes between you guys would be reduced. And these roles are always defined as per expertise, which also helps the company to grow faster. So have defined roles, have regular meetings so that you guys can speak to each other and get updated what's going on. Now last but the most important point is that don't be scared of partnership. Be optimistic about partnership and use partnership to your advantage. Many businesses would not have existed in today's world if not because of partnership. So the only way out is to use partnership to your advantage. Take the strengths together, make it a stronger company, and work towards your goal. Be very focused on your bigger goal so that you are not diverted by the smaller goals that comes on your way to reaching the bigger goal. So guys, I hope this video helped you to have a detailed understanding about partnership. If you guys have any topic that you want me to make a video, please comment below, and probably I can think about making more videos on your requirement. My idea is to share my knowledge and experience with the community, which might help one or thousands of people. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe the button, because I keep doing video every week, and I'm sure all this video would be highly helpful for you in your journey of being an entrepreneur. Thank you so much, and always be positive and optimistic. Bye bye guys.